As I understand it, the highest part of this mountain pass is 10,433 feet. That's the sound of my leg going into a spasm. Yeah, he's good. So here we go. So I'm not in the fog. That is I'm inside cloud. On the leading edge, coming up from Oaxaca City, the trees tended to be conifers and it had a quality not unlike Northern California, drier. Anyway, as I crested over, I was really thrilled that I was up high enough to be in the clouds, but I had no idea it was going to get this high up. I'm just so ignorant about these things. And I had to stop several times, put on more layers of clothing. The white, sort of infinite white off to the left is in fact, of course it's cloud, but there are these really sheer drop-offs off to the left there, and to the right. In fact, that continues almost straight up. It's just this kind of road that was carved by engineers to the sides of this mountain, along a lot of ridges and mountain passes. And the concerns while riding, of course, are, although this section of the video is not too bad, the road conditions weren't too bad, but they could deteriorate quite suddenly to just rubble and sometimes really big potholes, the kind of potholes that would bend the rim of the tires. So a lot of concentration was needed. I know it looks fast. The average speed I'm going is about 40-50 kilometers an hour. And again, it's hard to say in video whether I'm climbing or descending, but often I'm either doing one or the other quite severely. Anyway, as I crested over and started to descend to the north side of the Sierra Norte mountain range, it became instantly, the plants changed entirely. And it was so profoundly tropical. All the fir trees, everything disappeared, and it became these palms and lush and this deep smell, moist, hot, Gulf Coast kind of flora and fauna, I'm sure. And it took so long to traverse this. The map said 207 kilometers, and I thought, sure, I'll do it in 2 hours. It ended up taking 6 hours. And ended up breaking my little cardinal rule of not riding at night, but I had no choice. I didn't get to Tuxtepec until well after dark, seeing as twilight disappears very quickly in the tropics and in the mountains. But it was a fantastic run this whole day. So now this, of course, is much, much lower as I'm starting to descend. Still pretty high up, but over 10,000 feet is palpable. You can feel it. Certainly the machine felt it, even though it's fuel injected. There was a little bit of a struggle in that engine, and anyway, I like looking at this. It's mesmerizing to me. It was mesmerizing to ride it, that's for sure. Yeah.